Well, hello, my YouTube friends. So, coins are often used to commemorate and help us remember portions of our history. And so, no, this video is not about the Lewis and Clark expedition. This video is not about the construction of the United States Capitol. This video is about equally important but more recent history. And so we're going to look at this silver round. Okay, it's not a coin, but it's a silver round, and it will hopefully remind us of some recent history. So we the people in God we trust, right? You can see already it's going to be a patriotic coin. It's got a trademark or a TM. You can see it right there, 2009. So I'm not sure what the TM means, but so it's got the eagle, we the people in that old school writing, in God we trust. Now on the reverse, it has an image of the Boston Tea Party, and that happened in 1773, in December of 73, where the colonists dressed up as Indians and threw a bunch of tea. It was taxed too high or something was going on with the price of tea in China. But they were tired of it. Okay, now this says right here, New American Tea Party, 2009. So in 2009, after Barack Obama became president, groups of people had become very tired of what the U.S. government was doing to the country, and they began to organize and take action, and they called themselves the Taxed Enough Already Party, or apparently the New American Tea Party in 2009. And so at this time, they began to organize, and they wanted to form political action committees, and so they had to apply to the IRS to get and I don't know what the number is, the code number, but to get a tax exempt status so they could begin raising funds. And there was a woman in charge of that. Her name was Lois Lerner, and she began slow walking all of their applications. And any application that had the word Patriots or Tea Party or something of that nature, they were all flagged and they were all slow walked. They were given unreasonable demands for information. The IRS wanted to look at their lists of donors, and this was intended to prevent these people from being effective in the 2012 elections. And it was a big scandal, and a lot of people were talking about it. Lois Lerner, it was reported that her name appeared frequently on the White House visitors logs, and so she spent a lot of time at the White House while this was going on. And because it was a scandal, even the FBI investigated her, and like always, they investigate and find no wrongdoing. James Comey was the head of the FBI at this time, the same Jim Comey that investigated Hillary Clinton and her 33,000 deleted emails, her unsecured server kept in one of the bathrooms of her house on which she conducted State Department business. Her friends, they smashed their phones with hammers. So he investigated her, found no wrongdoing, although he went on TV and listed all her crimes, but then at the end said, no reasonable prosecutor would press charges. And so this same FBI, headed by James Comey, investigated Lois Lerner and found no wrongdoing. But it's important that people remember this, because this is what happens when communists gain power. They use that power against their own citizens. And throughout history, Pol Pot had the killing fields, Stalin's purges, China, communists always kill their own citizens. They always use state power against their own citizens in order to remain in power. They don't care if the country fails and they destroy the country as long as they are there to rule over the ashes. And so it's very important that people remember this, and they remember not only what happened to Donald Trump in the past few years, but what happened previous to that in the United States. And so I just wanted to show you guys this round I've had for a while, and I haven't bought any metals in a while, so I figure why not show this coin history of this round, and hopefully remind people. And you can do exactly what I did. Google Lois Lerner, click on the Wikipedia page. It'll tell you all about it. Of course, I can't vouch for every single thing on the Wikipedia page, but I read it. All of it rang true, as I remembered the events of that time. So, so you can do that, or you can take my word for it, and those that remember that, now that this has refreshed your memory. So, but besides that, I hope you enjoyed looking at this round and reliving some history. And you folks have a good day.